As we discussed earlier with our tools video, thermometers are a great tool to have. It tells us whether our food is ready or not and make sure it's cooked at the right temperature. What I have here is some cup of ice, some water, a thermometer, and some boiling water. And I'm actually going to show you how to calibrate a thermometer today. So the thermometers that we actually use here is called a bimetallic thermometer. So what you're going to notice is that this thermometer has a small head and a very long stem. You can tell that the numbers come from 0 to 220 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll also notice that there's a slight little dot indentation right on the stem. That's called the sensing area. So this is where you're actually going to take the temperatures, and this is where it's going to record the temperatures. And this tool is also very useful, and I'll show you how to use that later. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a cold point calibration. We're going to get a cup of ice, and we're going to add water all the way to the top. All right. We're going to take our thermometer and stick it down all the way down to where our sensing area is at. Once we stick the thermometer into the water, we're going to wait about 30 seconds. It should read 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, it's actually reading about 38. So I'm going to show you how to calibrate that. Remember this little tool? There's a little hole right in there. So we're actually going to take the whole stem and stick it all the way down. Now we have an adjustment knob right there. And you want it all the way down. And you will just spin the thermometer and adjust it to where you need it to be. So we're going to put it back in there and adjust it to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, leave it there for about 30 seconds. Once you see 32 degrees Fahrenheit, you know you've calibrated it correctly. Here we have some boiling water. We're going to go ahead and take our thermometer and we're going to go ahead and put it through the hole. This will help prevent you getting burnt. Alright, we're going to also take the sensing area just like we did earlier, and we're going to submerge it underwater. We don't want the tip to touch the bottom of the pan. This approximately will take about 30 seconds again, and we want to make sure it goes up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, just making sure it doesn't touch the bottom of the pan and that your water is completely boiling. If it doesn't reach 212 degrees, you're going to go ahead and adjust it at the calibrating nut. Now that we know how to calibrate your thermometer, you want to make sure that you do this often to make sure that your food is always at the right temperature. You also want to take care of your thermometer. Don't drop it and don't submerge the whole thermometer in the water. It can easily damage it. Having a thermometer is very important. Again, you can have perfect food if you just make sure that you take care of it.